What's up, guys? We're gonna get some cows fed this morning. What's up, guys? Alright, guys, this morning. While that roll's chopping up, we're gonna go feed some heifers. As you can see on the video, it's pretty wet out here. We got an inch of rain 2 days ago and then a couple tenths yesterday afternoon, and it's supposed to rain again today. But we're pretty much caught up on field work. Got the beans planted. We got the 5 acres of tobacco that needed to be topped and oiled. We got that done, and the rest of it can wait till next week. It'll be all right. We do probably in the next week or two need to get some second cutting the grass hay down. It's gotten so much rain, that stuff's been grown back on us again. We've got to get it cut. So that'll be probably the next big field work we have, other than topping and oil and the rest of the tobacco.
Sorry about that. Tried to set y'all where y'all wouldn't get dust blowing in your face, and you did anyway.
Well, I got the mixture loaded, and now we're gonna take a scoop of silage to the dry cows while the mixture mixes all the ingredients together.
What the finished product looks like. Almost 9,000 pounds. Well, I got the cows fed, and now I gotta go fill up one of the creep feeders for my steers. Well, I got the feeder filled up, and now I'm gonna water both groups. But I don't think I mentioned it in any of the videos, but I sold what was the oldest group. There was 9 over there. A couple weeks ago is when I sold them. And then now I separated this other group that was 9. I put 4 on this side, 5 on the other side, just so they can spread out in the summer heat. Well, I'm gonna finish watering these, and I think I'm gonna take a scoop of sorghum back to my heifers. So when I get back there, I guess I'll show y'all them. Here are my heifers. Hopefully they're all pregnant now. We've been working on breeding them. See, we bred them first on June 6th, 7th, and 8th. We bred all of them were bred. And then on June 21st, 2 of them came back in heat. So we bred them both again. And then the 26th, 2 more came back in heat. And so now it's late enough since we bred them the first time or the second time that they should have already come back in heat if they are not pregnant. So hopefully that's a good sign, and that means they're all pregnant. We'll get them checked sometime. So they have to be at least a month after they've been bred, so it'll probably be August before we get them checked. But I'm gonna get the sorghum put out for them, and then I really don't know what I'm gonna do next. So we'll see what happens. Well, I'm up here at the house now. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a chopper update. Silage corn is probably, my guess is about 6 weeks away, 4 to 6 weeks. So we're not in any big rush. we're starting to sort of get everything ready. 2 days ago we took both of the headers off, both choppers, and they both have minor issues with them that they're gonna get fixed. This one on the back side over here, I don't know if we can see it without taking the shields off. Yeah, this sprocket right here is going to be replaced, and we could do it ourselves, but it's kind of an ordeal to get all this because it's right in between where it hooks up to the chopper. So we're going to take it up to the dealer, which is up in Campbellsville, Kentucky, or kind of close to it. So they're going to fix that sprocket, and then they'll look over this one and just make sure everything looks good on it. And then on this header, the newer header, there's a couple of belts, excuse me, that need to be replaced on it. Now this is the older of the two choppers that we have, but the problem with it is in here is a blower, so the corn is cut and it goes to the processor here. It's augered across, and this blower blows it up through the spout and out. But there on the cover out here, there's a piece of metal on the inside of here, which these 3 bolts hold it, and then there's 3 on that side. But it's wore out. It's wore out enough to where the blower is hitting it right in this area on the inside. It's hitting it, so it's making a knocking noise, and that's kind of throwing off. See, over here we had a pulley go out under this shield, and that we're assuming or hoping that's what caused it to strip out. So they're going to have to remove this outside cover and then pull the actual piece of sheet metal that is inside here, and then put the new one in. It's kind of a hard job to do, and we don't really have the tools to do it. So our dealer's supposed to come and pick this one up actually today. So, and then it's only about 30 minutes off the road, so they're gonna pull it up there, and they're supposed to get it done on Friday or tomorrow. It's just tomorrow. Supposed to get that project fixed up, so hopefully they can get this chopper fixed up, because this is the one we like to run, even though it's the older of the 2 choppers. We like to run it because of the processor that's in it. I'll show y'all the difference between the 2. See, this has, I think 3 years ago, we put a Horning processor in it, and it just does a better job of crushing the kernels, and it pulls the corn through a lot easier, and it uses it's a lot easier on the tractor compared to the standard New Holland processor, which is on the other chopper, and I'll show you all that in a second. And we're planning on taking the headers tomorrow, and we're going to take them ourselves on the trailer. So I gotta get my truck hooked up and the other header strapped down. So this is the newer chopper. This one's 2020, I think, when we got it. Yeah. But I'll get a light for y'all so y'all can see. But if you can just see, there's a little bit more space between the 2 rollers here, but you can adjust it and put them closer together. But when we've tried that in the past, we've had issues with a bunch of buildup right in front of the rollers here, and then you end up plugging the chopper up and having a whole bunch of other issues. So we run it a little bit wider than you could, but that also it does a pretty good job of crushing kernels up and stuff. But if you get into a drier corn, you want to be using that other one. So whenever we're using this one, see, like last year when that other one tore up, the corn we were chopping was a little bit wetter anyway, so this one worked out just fine using it. We got these 2 bulls in here. We put them, whenever they're born about 2 weeks ago, we put them in here just to keep them out of the heat and out of the weather outside. But we're gonna move them to the hutch today. Well, I got the two bulls moved and got some hay put out, as you saw. And now we've got a flat tire on this 9000 here, and I'm going to take it off, and we'll take it tomorrow to get it replaced, or fixed, not replaced, fixed, whenever we take the headers. Got the tire off. That's one thing that's been pretty consistent this year. You know, usually for us, every year has one thing that's consistent. This year it's been flat tires. Well, me and Daddy got to be somewhere here in a little bit, so I'll see y'all whenever we get back, hopefully. I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing, but I guess that all kind of depends on what time it is when we get back. Well, it's 3 o'clock now, time to go feed milk. But before I go feed the cows, I'm gonna go to the dry cow lot and clean out the wagons that I dumped the silage in to feed them. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll go feed the cows. I'm bringing my truck to the farm, and after we get done milking, we'll hook it up to that trailer that the silage chopper headers are on, and get everything ready to take it tomorrow. Take the headers to the dealer tomorrow. I'm gonna go clean them wagons out first, and then while the roll is grinding up, I'll take some silage out there to them. I got both wagons cleaned off, and the reason the first wagon it has weeds and stuff growing in it because I hadn't been feeding the dry cows with it because there hadn't been very many out here. But towards the middle of July, which today July 10th, so around this time we usually start drying off a bunch of cows, which when we dry a cow off, that's her 2 month. She's about 2 months away from having a calf, so that's her 2-month break from milking, and so she can focus on keeping the calf and then having the calf after the 2 months. So it's like their vacation from milking. So usually during the summer months, I will dry a bunch off just so they don't have to deal with the stress of the heat and milking and being pregnant. So and then so starting back in September and October, they'll start having their calves and be back in the milking, and then we'll start building up and start increasing the milking herd, and then by December, January, that's when we're at our most cows that we're milking. Well, I'm gonna take the group of heifers some silage, and then I'm gonna load the feed, and y'all have already seen all that in this video. So I'll catch back up with y'all whenever I get all that done. Well, I let the feed out just on this one side because they haven't got these up to milk yet. But my cousin Miles, my mom, and my Uncle Bob are milking right now, and my dad he's got a couple heifers he's got to breed, and then my cousin Mason and then my sister Ida are feeding the calves and taking care of that. So it takes a whole family to keep this going, keep all the morning chores and afternoon chores done. My granddad bought all this land and start this whole dairy from scratch. So we hopefully keep this going, and hopefully it's something our family can be proud of for many generations to come. Now I got to get the New Holland and get 2 rolls of oats for that group of calves right there, and a roll of triticale for the mixer. These oats is actually from 2 years ago, and we had an issue with the wrapper whenever after we rolled them up before we were wrapping them. So that's why the color's not the greatest, but it's still good quality feed. It was getting pretty sloppy around the hay racks, so that's why I moved them. It's also about 106 degrees out here. It's hot. I got my roll of triticale that I'm gonna put in the mixer. I'm gonna go up here and let the rest of the feed out, and then I'll go up to the Mimi's house and hook my truck up to the trailer with the headers on it, and strap that one header down and make sure she's ready to go tomorrow. All right, head to the house. Remember, kids, always be safe and hook your chains up when you hook them a gooseneck. All right, trailer's hooked up. I gotta throw the strap across the front header here, and then we should be ready to go. We might have to stop in the morning at the barn and blow some tires up. One on the trailer's kind of low over there, but we'll take care of that in the morning. Well, I got it right to strap down, and we should be ready to go. I put the tire on here earlier, and I don't think I mentioned they came and took the chopper today, or HDR. So this should be working on that tomorrow. But see, this tire's gonna need a little air. But I greased the trailer yesterday, and Other than that air in that tire, I think we should be good. Should be good to go. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I'm fixing to head in the house. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'll see y'all later.